Water purification is the process of removing contaminants, pathogens, and impurities from water to make it safe for drinking and other uses. In survival scenarios, obtaining clean and safe drinking water is essential for maintaining hydration, preventing waterborne illnesses, and ensuring overall health and well-being. Here's how to purify water for drinking in survival scenarios. Source selection. Start by selecting the best available water source for purification. Look for natural water sources such as rivers, streams, lakes, ponds, or springs. Choose clear, flowing water sources over stagnant or contaminated water whenever possible. Avoid water sources near industrial areas, agricultural runoff, or sources that may be contaminated with pollutants or human waste. Filtering. Filter the water to remove large particles, sediment, and debris before purifying it. Use a cloth, bandana, or piece of clothing to pre-filter the water and remove visible impurities. Alternatively, use a portable water filter or filtration system designed for outdoor use to remove sediment, bacteria, protozoa, and other contaminants from the water. Boiling. Boil the water to kill harmful bacteria, viruses, and parasites that may be present. Bring the water to a rolling boil in a pot or container over an open flame or camp stove. Maintain a vigorous boil for at least 1 minute or longer at higher elevations to ensure complete sterilization. Allow the water to cool before drinking. Chemical treatment. Use chemical water treatment methods to disinfect and purify the water. Common chemical disinfectants include chlorine bleach, iodine tablets, or water purification tablets containing chlorine dioxide or iodine. Follow the manufacturer's instructions or recommended dosage for proper use and effectiveness. Allow sufficient contact time for the chemicals to kill pathogens before consuming the treated water. UV treatment. Use ultraviolet, UV, light treatment devices to disinfect and purify water. UV water purifiers use ultraviolet light to destroy bacteria, viruses, and protozoa by disrupting their DNA. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for operating the UV purifier and ensure proper exposure time to achieve effective disinfection. UV treatment is typically used as a supplemental method in conjunction with other purification techniques. Distillation. Distill the water to remove impurities and contaminants through evaporation and condensation. Boil the water to produce steam, then collect and condense the steam into purified water. This method effectively removes bacteria, viruses, heavy metals, and other pollutants from the water. However, distillation requires specialized equipment and may not be practical in all survival situations. Solar disinfection, SODIs. Use solar disinfection, SODIs, as an alternative method for purifying water using sunlight and clear plastic bottles. Fill a clear plastic bottle with water and place it in direct sunlight for several hours to harness solar UV radiation for disinfection. The UV rays penetrate the water and kill pathogens, making the water safe to drink. SODIs is effective for purifying small quantities of water in clear, sunny conditions. Improvised filters. Construct improvised water filters using natural materials such as sand, gravel, charcoal, or cloth to remove sediment and impurities from the water. Layer the materials in a container or pit to create a filtration system, allowing the water to pass through the layers and emerge cleaner on the other side. Improvised filters can improve water quality but may not remove all pathogens. Test the water. After purifying the water, test it for clarity, odor, and taste to ensure it is safe for drinking. Look for any signs of contamination or unusual characteristics that may indicate the water is not potable. If in doubt, purify the water again using additional treatment methods or seek an alternative water source. Store purified water. Store the purified water in clean, food-grade containers with tight-fitting lids to prevent recontamination. Label the containers with the date of purification and store them in a cool, dark place away from direct sunlight and potential sources of contamination. Rotate stored water regularly and replenish your supply as needed to ensure freshness and quality. By following these methods and techniques, you can purify water for drinking in survival scenarios and ensure access to clean and safe drinking water to meet your hydration needs and promote overall health and well-being. Prioritize water purification as a fundamental survival skill and be prepared to adapt and use different methods based on available resources, environmental conditions, and individual circumstances.